How's it going, guys? All right, my next game that I am going to do is Here to Slay. This one, I believe, was the first Kickstarter that I received. I think I got this one back in, I would say August, September was my first one that actually got delivered to me. I'll show you all the different interesting things that come along with sometimes these Kickstarters and stuff. But anyways, this is Here to Slay. I got the exclusive edition. Let's go to Board Game Geek real quick and see what the rankings and all that stuff are. Overall ranking is 2,454. It says that this is a party game. A party game. This is ranked 202 for party game. I guess it could be labeled a party game. Usually, party games are, for the most part, cooperatively, and or you're going around, you know. But I guess this could be a party game. This is definitely a competitive game. There's no co-op in here. I guess you could probably try to do something co-op with this. I mean, you could probably team up with different people, have teams and stuff, I guess. It's all right, and then it's for 2 to 6 players. The community says it's best with 3 to 4. Ages 14 plus, but the community says that it's best played with 8 plus. Play time is 15 to 90 minutes. So it's a pretty quick game. Obviously, the longer when it says 90 minutes, that's when you're playing with more players. Playing just you versus another player, it can go by pretty quick. The weight out of 5 is a 1.63, so it's a relatively easy game to play. Um, so all right, let's just get into it. Let's just do the overview and how it's played and all that stuff. There's gonna be a lot of dice rolling in this game. These are the dice that come with the base game. Pretty much what you want to do, and then so these are the ones that come with the base game, and then like I said, since I got the Kickstarter edition, um, comes with each player has its own set of dice. Um, you know, each one has 2 different set of dice for the different colors, which is nice sometimes. So then you don't have to keep moving the dice around to each player. Each player has their own set of dice and stuff. Since this is a dice rolling game, it's probably best. This game does come with an actual dice tower, but it's it's okay. It's not the best dice tower out there. I do have an upgraded one from the actual dice tower from one of their Kickstarters, which is right here. So like I said, what you usually, when your dice games, it's nice to have a dice tower, so it's easier just to control all your dice so they're not going flying all over the table. All right, let's just get into it. I'll save this the player mat and stuff for probably at the end. Um, this is the community mat. They're all neoprene. These are all neoprene mats. Um, these are your decks of cards. I think there's two different parts here. One for a regular deck and one for a discard. But since there's a lot of cards, I just put them right here, and then you could probably put the discard pile right next to it on either side. It doesn't. All right. So the point of the game is, um, these are the villains. You want to start the game, and you flip over top 3. Give you a close-up view of one. So what you want to do, the object of the game is to when you first start the game, you have these tarot card ones. There's 10 of them. These are the party leaders. Each person can select whichever one they want. Each one of them has their own abilities. All of them are different. You can randomize it, but each one has their own abilities. And then, like I said, for the player mat, this is where the Kickstarter comes into play. Each hero card has its own player mat. As you can see, that this one matches this one. And then I will just quickly go over and show you the rest of the player mats of each of the party leaders. These are completely unnecessary to the game. These are completely unnecessary to the game. So it most likely you don't really have to worry about. You might not even play with them all the time. I mean, they're great size for great size for a beautiful mouse pad though. The art in this game is phenomenal. I mean, it definitely is pretty cool looking. The art is fantastic in this game. Like I said, there's a playmat for every single character. There's actually standees for each character too, which those are also 100% not necessary. Just shows who has what um, player and stuff. Like I said, so each one has its own. Each card has its own player mat. So the object of the game, you can win by one of two ways. First player to defeat 3 villains. Or the first player, because let's say your player card. Oh, actually, let's go through all these here real quick. Since that's the top one, let's make sure we get the right card for the right player mat here. So this could be this guy, the Divine Arrow. So you put the player, your player, hero player right there, and then when you start getting hero card or villain cards, you can put your villain cards next to them. Like I said, in the first player that get 3 villains wins. The game is over. Or the first player to acquire 5 different heroes, and the hero cards are intermixed with the deck here. You got different kind of you got different kind of cards for things. Mainly, most of these cards are hero cards. There's one hero card. There's another hero card, and then you got these challenge cards where you can challenge another player when they're, let's say, another player is laying down a hero card, and you put this challenge card down, and then you guys are gonna have to do a dice roll off, and whoever has the highest number wins. So obviously, the person that's trying to challenge, if they get, and that means that person takes the hero cards that they're trying to lay down and put it in the discard pile. And then you got different item cards and stuff, which you can enhance your hero cards that you already have down. And then I think the last one is you got more hero cards, more item cards, magic cards. Then you got these modifier cards, which help you. Let's say you're challenging somebody, and now you get a +4. So or you can use this one as a -2 for the person that's trying to do something. So, like I said, the object of the game is to get either 5 hero cards or 3 villain cards out. First player to do that wins the game. You get 3 actions per turn. To fight a monster takes 2 actions, and then the rest of the actions take 1, which is draw a card, play a card. I'll take one action, and let's say start with a hand of 5. Whenever you don't like your hand, you can actually, there's another option that you can do. You can take all 3 of your action points, and then you can discard whatever you have in your hand, or if you, let's say you don't have any cards in your hand, you can use all 3 of your action points and get 5, and then you draw another 5 cards. And then that's it. You keep drawing, you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, laying cards down, trying to get out your hero cards, trying to defeat the monsters. With the monsters and stuff, it says the requirements that you need to have an actual, like, to defeat this monster or whatever the requirements is. You need to have I think that's a thief, and then you need one that has the H there. So to defeat these stars, you won't be able to start defeating these monsters until you start getting some heroes down. But yeah, you go through all that, and then people go back and forth. It's a pretty fast game. That's why it's a pretty fast game to play. It's 15 to 90 minutes. So the higher the player count, the longer the game is going to be. So it's like I said, it's pretty much all dice rolling. I think you have to roll a dice each time you even lay a hero down. There's a number on these for the hero cards, +8. I'm pretty sure to get this card down, you lay it down, and then you have to roll, and if you get it over 8, then you can put it in there unless someone challenges you and stuff. And then all of them have abilities and stuff on the bottom too. It says swap the item card equipped to any 2 hero cards. Like I said, all of them, there's all different kind of hero cards. They're all different villain cards, and they're all different starting hero cards. Like, so there's only 10 of these, but that's it in a nutshell for the most part. Like I said, this was the first Kickstarter that I received back in August or September.